Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, whatever it is in your local time frame of the world. Welcome to another episode of Final Fantasy XIV from the beginning. We are running the game from the start with a new character created thanks to my viewers here on my live channel. That's twitch.tv/elecnor. Coming out and hang out and give me any kind of tips and advice you want. I'll definitely take any fashion tips you may have, because as you see, I have had a change of outfits this last episode. So the new outfit isn't nearly as nice looking, but it's more powerful for my character. So let's go ahead and get into it as we queue up for our first dungeon. And I must remember to kill the intro background music when I kick into the game. So yeah, I did a little shopping, and this gear is stronger than what I had before, even though it didn't look quite as nice. And we haven't unlocked the ability to glamour things yet. So what we're going to go ahead and queue up. See how long the wait is with other players. It says that wait time 6 minutes. That's not too bad. So we could run it with NPCs, which if we wait too exceptionally long, I will go ahead and swap out and do. But while we're waiting, the rank 2 of the hunting log has one entry left. The Bumble Beetle in Upper Lenacia. So let's go to... I haven't been to Upper Lenacia yet. So I have not been there at all, so I can't teleport to it yet. I need to see how to get there. So I can go to Summerford Farms. That's eastern and western. That would be lower. Let's see, from Lower Lenacia. Eastern, the Mist, which is a residential district. Western. See, from Western Lenacia where we are. Oh, okay, I can just... Upper Lenacia is like right there. I do have another character on this game that is level 100 across the board, but I do so much of my travel that way via teleportation and flight, I sometimes forget how to walk and where the directions are when you're on foot. So we will go to Upper Lenacia. And then once here, we're looking for the Bumble Beetles. So they should be in the Oakwood area, which is right around here. Ah, there's one right there. Squash the beetles. Oh. Drew the ire of a wild wolf in the process. So boost up my magics with a little Aether charge. And more wild wolves. There's another Bumble Beetle. Didn't need to take out the wolf, but it was attacking me, so it needed to be put down. So, and squash into bugs. I do record these episodes live at twitch.tv/elecnor. So come on out, hang out, like I said earlier, and give me some advice. If you want to see me run some of the side quests, not just the main story quests, let me know which ones in which areas. So I step into a fate. Was enough to level me up. Okay. Well, that was enough to level me up. Completing that rank of the hunting log brought me close, and then taking out those wolves was enough to level me up. So there goes somebody. Aw, they got off their mount. That was a fun mount. So Eastern Thanlin, North Shroud, Southern Thanlin. Gotta do a lot more world traveling for these. Central Shroud. Top one at 30. I mean, Central Shroud, Sorrel Haven, that's something you should take out around level 30. I just hit level 23. Actually, level 23, I believe. Yep, I can go ahead and upgrade my mitts. Got new gloves. And see if we hit about 10 minutes on that wait time, I'll go ahead and run it with NPCs instead of other players. Me personally, I prefer to run it with other players because they're more independent. I don't have to worry about them not following me close enough or not healing properly as the NPCs would. So, East Shroud, South Shroud, Upper Lenacia, Oakwood. Okay, Coral Pups. Should be around here somewhere. Let's see. I'm trying to remember which way I'm going. Where is it I want to go? Got the Bumble Beetles. Nice little camp out spot. Yeah, Coral Pups are, Upper Lenacia, Oakwood. So should be here somewhere relatively close. Cobalt Pikmin, some kobolds, nasty little suckers there. We're looking for Coral Pups. Big kitties. There we go. Some more kobolds down there. I think they're going to be out this way if I remember right. That's not a spot I can jump down. Come on, let me down there. I want to go down there. Hop, hop. So I don't do a whole lot of parkour in games, if you can't tell. Let's see if I can't just outrun this one. Or these ones, I should say. Oh, they're still... Okay, no, there they go. They after me no more. Oh, there we go, Coral Pup. Same level I am. There we go. Bad kitty. Okay. So just taking care of the stray cats, you know, as one does. It's 3, one more here. Oh, I got a paralysis on me. Not fun when you're a caster. The paralysis will interrupt your spells. Okay. Why did that only register 3 of 4? Because I only took out 3. I still need to take out one more. Well, that's a master coral. That's why that didn't register to my hunting log. That's a master, not a pup. So, gotta pay attention to what enemies you're obliterating when you obliterate the enemies. I should have noticed it didn't have the little icon above its name saying it was part of my hunting log. I just gotta wait for the other, for these two to respawn. So, just waiting. We're waiting while we're waiting. Come up on 9 minutes 20 seconds on the dungeon queue. Oh, there we go. There we go. There's all four. Okay. That hunting log entry is done. There is not an aetheryte here for me to attune to. But Outer Lenacia is right up over this way. And I'm pretty sure there's an aetheryte there. So I will go ahead and go attune to that. And I know I said 10 minutes, so I'll go attune to the Outer Lenacia aetheryte. And we'll teleport back to where the dungeon is. And go out of the queue with other players and queue it up with NPCs. As we run for the... I could stop and fight the kobolds. But we're going to go ahead and run from them. For the sake of time right now. As soon as... because my sprint just wore off. Up. Go ahead and, you know, discover a new area and get experience for that too. So, yep. We'll head over to Camp Overlook there. Again, all on foot. So these much stronger enemies around here than I'm normally running around. And while we're traveling, you have time to go down just a little bit and be sure to subscribe to the channel and ring ding rang clang that bell so you get notifications when these videos go up, when other videos go up, including Minecraft series that may or may not have recently ended. For unfortunate reasons. See, I don't think I can shortcut that the way... Oh, yes, I can. Okay, good. Ouch. Fall down and break my cankles. Alrighty. Attuned to this, so I have it in my teleportation repertoire. Then we'll head back to... Is it, Switchport? No, it's Aleport. Yeah. Head back to Aleport. Nah, I'm gonna go ahead and spend the gil on the teleport. Yeah, so we'll teleport back to there. Go up, get out of the queue with the, other players. Because the other player queues can be long or short depending on how many other people are on, and what where they're at in the game story. But it looks like we just had that queue pop, so never mind about switching. Say a quick hello to everybody. So there's a little preview of where we're going to be. Pirate's Den deep in a cavern. We got some cute... Oh, somebody with a Fall Guys hat on. The limit break. party. Just all kinds of things I actually know. Get the previews of everybody up there. Red. There's a spot up ahead where we'll have 3 different pieces of coral. If you touch them one of the right color, you go right into the boss fight. Touch them one of the wrong color, everybody gets poisoned. And then you go into the boss fight. That note I just went back in red lets you know which color it is you need to touch. And that can change from run to run. So this run it's red. It's not always going to be red. There are a couple of dungeons with little puzzles in them that if you solve correctly, you get a bigger reward. Oh, he closed. Dang it. Just gonna ignore all those clams. Okay. I like to fight the clams. You don't, if you take out the clams one at a time, you don't have nearly as many Shade Seekers dropping fire on everybody. Okay. Chopper! Take out the chopper! And I'll use my Topaz Carbuncle. Throw a little stone on him. Let's see, I'm going to go ahead and... Actually, how's that compared to what I'm wearing? A higher item level, so I'm going to go ahead and need it. If it's something I can use in this as this job, I can roll a need on it, which takes priority over greed. So somebody who rolls a greed, even if they roll higher than I do, if I roll need on it, I get first pull. But if there's something that I can't use in this job in the loot, then I have to roll greed on it. And then it's just whoever has highest roll wins. Acolyte's robe. Not as good as what I'm wearing. So I'm going to go ahead and roll greed on that, just to give the others a shot at it if they want. Anything I can't use, I will sell. Right now I'll sell it to an NPC. If I do unlock crafting later, I will desynthesize it and then sell the resources that I get from doing that. So the whole reason we're running through this dungeon is there have been reports of just odd people coming and going in and out of here. So we're seeing what's going on in here. Captain's quarters key, which opens up this door. Take out this guy. So that's us through the Wave Rider gate. Got some things going boom in here. Where did you guys go? I don't know that I've ever actually been in here. I'm gonna have to remember this is even here. And between episodes, I may come back and run this again with NPCs, so I can just go ahead and get the whole map completed. There's a couple of rooms that you don't normally go in that are still just shown as empty spots on the map. So, and you get bonus experience when you complete a map. So, any chance for bonus experience I will take. He says after he forgot to eat food at the start of the run, so he's not getting bonus experience for being well fed the whole run. So the tank does know this run real well because the dogs are about to start coming through that door. Bye-bye, doggies. Bad doggies. Go lay down. So yeah, that is one downside of being a spell slinger, is a lot of times you can't cast on the run. There are some insta-cast things, but like the Ruin that I'm casting as my main attack right now, can't do that while moving. It's got about a 2-second cast time. I can pull out I can, tell Carby to attack while on the move. Buttons to press. Now this fight has a mechanic that most people are going to ignore. There's going to be unnatural ripples that grates around the arena. I've already gone in while I'm still viewing the cutscene. But if we can take the boss out fast enough, then those unnatural ripples don't amount to anything. There we go. Ta-da! Yeah, and somebody hit level 93 and another one hit level 67 during that run. So, my cute little traffic cone hat there. Okay, player accommodations, but they all left while I was viewing that cutscene. So this last loot is mine. But that dungeon run right there completes that quest that we started last episode. So now with that dungeon run done, we'll go back to visit Baderon of the Drowning Wench. I want to see... 22. That's okay. That Plundered Grimoire is a lesser... it's not as strong as what I've got. Let's see, that's not something I can use. It was a level 15 dungeon, so none of the gear is going to be better than what I have now. Oh, nope, I did not want to do that. Give me my other outfit back. Turn that to my inventory. I will do stuff with it later. Right now, I need to go back to Limsa Laminsa, so we can go turn in the quest, let Baderon know what we found running through Stastasha there. Okay. So from here... wrong way. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I do want to go that way. Because this is where all the vendors are. So I can sell all that gear that I just picked up that I don't need. Let's see. That actually I was... Vitality 1, intelligence. It's got a higher defense and magic defense. So I may go ahead, I'll go ahead and wear this, the brass wristlets here. Plus having just mind and intelligence, it's more directed towards a magic user. So it gives me the direct hit rate up as well. Okay. Oh, actually, wait, you know what? Go ahead and get the animal hide sold as well. Equip that. Now we'll come over this way and head up to the Drowning Wench. Pardon me. I had a little tickle in my throat last couple of days. Oh, nope, not airship landing. Drowning Wench. There we go. Alrighty. So we got all kinds of side quests to unlock here too. But we're moving through main story quests right now. Aye, such a task was on the books. Where's mine? I'm afraid the ship has already sailed, friend. I think I went deeper with his voice. Ah, might you be the adventurer who accepted the job of investigating Stastasha? Yep. Seems that ship has not only sailed, but now returns to harbor. None the worse for its voyage. A pity. We dragged our boots too long on this one. No matter. The wheel will turn and our chance will come. You are right, of course, but there shall be no rest till we have attained our goal, lofty though it may be. Not a wink of sleep, great leader. Our aim, lest you wonder, is to perform such feats of heroism as will earn us in that place in the songs of every alehouse in Eorzea. We mean to write a legend which will inspire adventurers as yet unborn to follow our shining example. Do you have such a goal? Large or small, it matters not. Only have a star to reach for, and you will reach higher. Purpose can sustain you through times of hardship. Keep your eye on the prize, and all obstacles will be overcome in time. You would not think to stride into battle unclad, would you? Well, goals are as arms and armor for the spirit. I wish you fortune in your endeavors, milady. Back then, are ye? With all your limbs and a tale to tell, I'll wager. Fishbacks. And there I was thinking you'd only have to crack a pirate skull or 3. 7 L's, you turn your back for 5 bloody minutes, and the scaly bastards have set up shop in your bleeding doorstep. Still sounds like you left them in pieces, so I don't suppose they'll be carrying out whatever mischief they was planning. Unless they was planning on feeding themselves to the fauna of Sestasha, of course. Any road, all's well that ends well. Thanks for shedding some light on this mystery. I knew you'd get the job done, lass. You always do. Now, I'll bet you're dying for a rest, but just in case you're not, I was wondering if you might be interested in taking on another job. Just so happens I've had a request from our sister guild in Gridania, see? Seems the forest folk are in need of a venturer who can get things done. For them to ask for help like this, ye can bet the task won't be no skip through the sunny glade. But after the way ye dealt with our fishback infestation, I doubt it's anything ye can't handle. Give us a shout when you're ready, and I'll lay it out for ye. Alrighty. Party finder unlocked. Okay. Try to remember. Because usually when the quest icons have the plus and the blue on there, it's a whole quest string. So, or it unlocks something. So I will do those later. Right now, let's see what Gridania wants. Ready to hear about that job, then? Like I said, the request comes from our sister guild in Gridania. And that's all I know. But whatever it is you get asked to do, I somehow doubt it pose any trouble for a venturer has survived the bedlam in Sestasha. I think he might be interested. He'll want to have words with Mother Mound, me counterpart in Gridania. Good luck, lass. Now, because I unlocked it when I was there, we'll just go ahead and teleport to New Gridania. Okay. So from New Gridania, instead of the Drowning Wench, we go to the Carline Canopy. Similar bar, similar inn. Well, I shouldn't say similar. Another bar, another inn. That will load its NPCs here momentarily. Because I'll kind of appreciate the look of the place in the meantime. Because we quickly came through earlier from the airship landing down there to up here. Actually, what kind of condition is my gear in? Oh, it's still real good condition. Okay. The mender over there repairs stuff for you. Let's see, what do we got here? Just so I know what kind of voice to put on here. Take a seat wherever you like, friend. Our waitress will come to take your... Oh, not here to dine. Dare I hope you're the adventurer Baderon sent word about? You are? Matron be praised. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Moen, and the Carline Canopy is my place. With regard to the task in question, there's a fair bit to tell. Let me know when you're ready to hear the details, and I shall brief you. Already? We're still 9 levels ahead of the quest line, so... Ready for that briefing? Good. Now then, here's the long and short of it. Beg pardons for interrupting, Moen, but our need grows ever more pressing. Have none stepped forward? And good evening to you, too, Bow Lord. Your need must be pressing indeed for you to honor us with a visit. The good news is, your journey hasn't been wasted. I'm pleased to report we have a volunteer at last, and one who comes highly recommended at that. It's Robin Hood! My thanks for answering the call, friend. My name is Lowen, and I lead the men and women of the God's Quiver. Now, time is of the essence, so I shall proceed directly to the heart of the matter. We wish for you to nip a potential threat to Gridania in the bud. Beneath the central shroud, there lies an underground burial site called the Tamtara Deepcroft. The place was once a Gelmoran settlement, but we Gridanians have long interred our dead there. Of late, however, shadowy figures have been seen skulking about the Deepcroft, and with ever-increasing regularity. Based on the accounts of various witnesses, we suspect these individuals belong to the Lands of Dalamud, a doomsday cult which sprung up prior to the Calamity. These zealots have proven themselves dangerous in the past, and we leave them to their own devices at our peril. Ordinarily, I would have dispatched my best men to scour the Deepcroft with orders to flush the cultists out. Alas, the Calamity decimated our ranks, and the limited forces at my disposal are constantly required to keep the Ixal at bay. Ixal, very nasty, evil birdfolk. The birdmen have grown restless of late, and I fear a storm may be brewing. In anticipation of this, I have been compelled to spread our forces throughout the Twelveswood, lest we be taken unawares. The situation so being, we must turn to others to deal with the Lambs of Dalamud. Can we rely on you to undertake this task, friend? You have my gratitude. Once you've seen to your preparations, pray make your way to the Deepcroft and identify yourself to the guard posted at the entrance. He will apprise you of the latest developments. That is all. Be careful out there, you hear? May the crystal guide you and keep you. Alrighty. So now we gotta go find the Quivermen at the entrance to the Tamtara Deepcroft. So we will head on out to Central Shroud Disaway. And I think at level 25, I'm at the level I can get a Chocobo mount. I just need to complete the right main story quests to do it. So once I complete those, the main story quests, they basically take me to get a Chocobo mount. Then I can start taking advantage of the mounts that I've already got, too. Excuse me. Oof. Sometimes those little tickles just do not want to go away. So up and up. Those guys are aggressive, but they are levels far enough below me that they don't want to mess with me. Which I want to go ahead and attune to this Aetheryte while I'm on my way by. There we go. So for future reference, I can teleport here. And actually, I believe... if I get out of there. There we go. Chocobo keep here. Okay. So now I can use that Chocobo keep. Okay. I can use that as a fast travel, cheaper than teleportation, but more limited in range. Some buzzy bugs. I'm going to go ahead and queue up for the Temtara Deepcroft here with other players. But I'm going to add the Guild Hest that we've unlocked already to the queue as well. Which, coincidentally, also happens to take place right here. Ah, you're Caden Invis, I take it. Thanks for helping us out, friend. No doubt the Bull Lord has already informed you, but your task is to enter the Deepcroft and purge it of the Lambs of Dalamud. In case you're unfamiliar with them, the cult emerged shortly before the Calamity put an end to the 6th Astral Era. The cultists took the Lesser Moon, Dalamud, for their god, believing it would deliver them from the devastation. And so they were rather disappointed when Dalamud exploded into 1,000 flaming pieces before it could complete its descent. Now, having seen their god turn to ash, one would think that the cultists might feel moved to question their faith. On the contrary, it served only to stoke the flames of their fanaticism. The Lambs of Dalamud are convinced that heretics, that is to say everyone but them, interfered with the coming of their Lord and Savior, and that it's now their sacred duty to avenge him. Whatever it is they're doing in the Deepcroft, you may be sure that no good will come of it. For the sake of Gridania and Eorzea at large, put an end to their madness. Alrighty. So now we're going to queue up for this. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and queue up. So we're queuing up for Temtara Deepcroft and the Basic Training Enemy Party's Guild Hest. And because I clicked buy the roulette, it gave me the tooltip for that. And the roulette just basically, there's different levels of duty roulette. Right now leveling is the only one I can do. But as I unlock others, they're available here. That basically the leveling just pulls from all the dungeons you've unlocked of a certain type, and puts you in a queue for all of them. Let's see. So we are in Central Shroud right now. Is there anything in my hunting log that's in Central Shroud? South Shroud, North Shroud. Eastern Thanlin, North Shroud, Southern Thanlin, Central Shroud, Sorrel Haven, the Brood Ziz, it's a level 29, 25. Okay, I know where those are. That might be pushing it a little bit, but we'll head over there and see. So that's up over here. Yeah. So we gotta take a bit of a climb to get up there for that one. I might see what this unlocking quest up here is. I don't remember. So many quests I've run before to unlock things. I don't remember what unlocks which anymore. In fact, there's a quest up here to unlock something. I don't remember what it's going to unlock. So actually, let's find out here real quick. Where the heart is. Okay, no, this basically unlocks access to the residential area. Adventurer, I've seen you running to and fro, face set in grim determination as adventurers are wont to do. That's my presumption. If so, I have information which might interest you. Rumor has it the plots within Lavender Beds are to be auctioned off. What's more, bidders not even be Gridanian. Any old adventurer or wandering minstrel could, with sufficient funds, purchase land and build their own home. Considering how discerning the elementals tend to be, yeah. So, speak with Emblin. It's going to be down over this away. Okay, yep. Emblin is the person who would actually ferry us to the residential area. But we're going to go do this guild hest on the way. And you do get bonus experience for the first time you complete each guild hest. So... and these other fighters in here, these are other players. So I just gotta take out all the rest of these guys, including that bigger Elder Gabu. Tank's just going to be focused on drawing everything's hate while we just nuke it. And it's done. That is the same spot I fought a bunch of big old buffaloes a few episodes ago. Actually. I want to... combination, then I'll finish it. Oh, I got a commendation as well. So if somebody does a good job, you can give them a commendation at the end of the run. So let's see here. I've got, I got 120 that was for beating the big guy. So I got 1,700 experience points for completing it, and 1,100 gil. But there's a bonus for completing it for the first time as an Arcanist. There's a bonus for completing it without suffering a single KO. Yep. So now we'll go ahead and take that one out. We're going to do just the Tamtara Deepcroft queue. While I head down to talk to this guy about the Lavender Beds residential area. So I'm going to come talk to him down here. Let's see, but the auctions, let me explain. So we just got basically going over, we're letting more people in. So now we just go into the Lavender Bed, which I believe this, yeah, Ferry Skipper should take me. And we're just going to go on to the first ward. And this is the residential district where players can buy and build houses, or buy lots and build houses on them. Different styles of houses you can build, all kinds of furnishings you can put in them. Lots of variety and options. Okay, here we go. They do have the, I mean, the residential areas themselves are very pretty. And each one is a different style between Ul'dah, Gridania, Limsa Laminsa. There's one in an area, a couple of towns I haven't even unlocked yet in this with this character. Oh, excuse me, with this character. So, and they're all different style. Like, you know, Gridania has a very natural theme to it. So, So actually I'm going to go back to Bent Branch. So I'm going to go ahead and spend a gil on it. So essentially the little storyline of this little mini quest here was that gal we first talked to was interested in buying a house. So we were just going and getting information for her. Now we've got that information, we're coming back to give it to her. So that completes the quest. And I can now teleport to the Lavender Beds if I so wish. I'd have to do it through the main Aetheryte in Gridania, but I can. So again, while we wait for that Tamtara Deepcroft queue to pop. Average wait time is 7 minutes. We're coming up on 4, just under 4.5. We need to get up this hill here. We can do it over here and then hang a hard left to head west. Oh. It's all ground squirrels and little ladybugs. So if you start out here instead of Limsa Liminsa like I did, so if you start out with your first job is one that has a guild here, you'll actually those are some of the first things you fight, are those squirrels and the ladybugs. That would be if you're coming in and starting as a conjurer that later becomes a white mage, an archer that later becomes a bard, or a lancer that later becomes a dragoon. Remember, right, those are the ones that start here in Gridania. Might be another one. I don't think so, but something in the back of my head's telling me there is. I just can't think of it at the moment. And that's a black mage over there fighting some slugs for hopping on their motorcycle. And being up on top of this route versus down on the route is a big gap between beginner's area and more experienced area. I don't even think you can come out this door of Gridania until you've gone in it, or reached a certain level anyway. So here I am. I'm level 25. This is a level 30 hunt target. Let's see how well I do. Definitely want to get out of the way of that AoE attack. Hey, not too bad, not too bad. I just need to take out 3 more of those. Of course, Summoner is a bit of a nuclear option when it comes to DPS. I won't say a full glass cannon, but we'll say a squishy blunderbuss. So... do a lot of damage, but I can't take a whole lot. See, now I'm down about less than half, about half my health. I'm gonna cast a couple heals. So we'll take this one out. nope, again, don't want to be there. There we go. Okay, this one... Yeah, this one will finish off that entry in the hunting log. Alrighty, slap a quick heal on myself. And now try to remember where the other... Oh, it's a toadstool. Let's go, we'll go take out this toadstool, then we'll go find a safer spot to stand. Okay, toadstool down. Yeah, those lightning sparks tend to be passive, so I'm not going to worry about them. This is a good spot to stand. Lindworm. It's up here in the Sorrel Haven area. I think it's deeper in than those broods is I was just fighting. Oh, I think I see one right up over there. Yep, there it is. I'm just going to have to pace myself a little bit differently to take these guys out. So I'm going to need a little bit more healing between fights. So feel free to let me know if you have any questions or anything about the game, about the job that I'm doing, about any of the jobs or licks I do know them all. Although I haven't unlocked any of them on this character yet. Okay, we hit that 10-minute mark on the wait. So once we have this hunting log entry done, it's just going to take 2 more of those. There's usually more wandering around. Yep, there's a couple right there. And that one spotted me. Oh no, the raptor's coming after me. Oh, don't want to be there, don't want to be there. Let's see, I'm going to go ahead and Carby come do some damage to him. Throw up a couple of heals. And then tackle this one. Alrighty. And that will fill out, this one will fill out this entry of the hunting log. There we go. And get us another level up, too. And the dungeon queue just popped. Okay, we're just getting all kinds of things done. Okay. Say a quick hello to my party members. We got some imps. Yep, some bad things happening to a big dark orb there. So let's go do some bad things to those big bads. Actually, I want to move that to there. So and actually the others are going to get a bit of a bonus because I'm new to this. Well, technically the character is. So we're all level synced down to 19. So that ability of outburst that I just unlocked, I can't even use it technically at the moment. Oh, okay, we've got a scholar is the other the other mage in here right now. Another book user. That is one interesting thing in here. Scholar and Summoner, when you unlock them, as you progress through the Arcanist job quests, you unlock Scholar and Summoner. They actually will level at the same time. So you can run Summoner all the way up to level 100. Never touch Scholar, and your Scholar will be level 100. You'll be seriously under-geared for it, but you can do it. Calm down, you varlet. So the story of this dungeon is there's been, like, you know, we saw earlier, dark folks following the moon that was destroyed. And you're doing that, who knows what. So we've been asked to clear it out. Take him out, and he's got a big friend that joins in. Let me book. My geometry swam. May math defeat you. Yeah, I can't fall off here. And that big claw thing, that's our Dark Knight doing an AoE attack to draw hate. It won't harm me. That over there. Got all these carrion beetles. There's carrion beetles. I wonder what they're carrying. Yeah, so when you unlock Scholar, or Summoner, you can glamour your carbuncle or your fairy to look however you like. So right now I'm just always running around just with regular carbuncle. If I wanted to later, I could have him look like ruby carbuncle all the time. I could have him look like a Ifrit all the time, if I so wished. Oh, Ruby! Oh, Topaz, get him stoned. No? Grab me some loot. So I had about 2,000 gil when the run started. I'm just over 6,000 now. Some of that is from the soul loot I got earlier, yeah. So, and plus, it's not much. It's, 8675309 gil at a time. But you do get gil for each kill in these early levels. These early dungeons. So it's just a little bit at a time, but it does add up after a while. So alrighty. So I think, if I remember right, there is going to be another dungeon run for Ul'dah after this one. So we'll go ahead and finish this run and call it an episode there. And we'll do Ul'dah next episode. And since I've racked up so many levels, actually, you know what? I hit level 25, so we'll probably start next episode with the Arcanist job quest for level 25. Then we'll do the dungeon. Get caught up with everybody since I'm lagging a little bit behind. Wait for me! I can't say I've got little legs because with this character I don't. This is the tallest this character can be. If you're a black mage, you gotta go. I should probably have thaumaturge. That's not good. You still gotta go. So, alrighty. Grab some rosary. So we were just able to walk up to each of the other altars to take out the imps guarding them. This one has an extra shield. So we had to go get that rosary to open up this shield. Of course, they all want to come after me first. For some odd reason. Like the others, take out the priest and the Boyd dude shows up. Now we're going to get it to meet a Mind Flayer here in a second. Well, somebody just got to level up too. Okay. Big tentacle face here. With some of the friends he calls in, they make him immune. So you have to take them out to keep beating him up. Galvanth the Dominator. Galvanth, you're going to get dominated. That's all there is to it. I will definitely admit some of the gear does make for better outfits than others in here. But there's, you know, especially as a magic user, there's nothing wrong with the garden gnome look. Power up my attacks. Scholar right behind me doing attacks as well. Got him, and I got another level up out of that. See, level ups are easy to get. So 5 level ups just here in this episode. Okay, let's see. Oh, no. Everybody's already gone. So we will head back. I will say, yeah, it is a little bit easier leveling up quickly at this level than it is at later levels. But honestly, just in general in this game, if you run your MSQ, if you run your duty roulettes, you can level fairly quickly. So now we got to go back to Moon, which I think I can go in this way. Wish to enter Gridania. Okay, yep. I can't enter that way. And you know what? I'm going to cheat it just a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and just teleport back into town. I'm going to use one of my tickets. Yeah, we just five levels that quickly here today. Doing all your roulettes, you can get 1, maybe 2 levels, even when you're in your upper 80s and 90s. If you just run through all your roulettes in a day. And doing them as roulettes, you get a much wider variety of dungeons that you do, because you don't know which ones you're going to do. Because it just pulls you from what everybody else is queued up for or random. Welcome back, Caden. I'm reliably informed that your foray into the Deepcroft was a success. Nor did I expect anything less. Baderon's ringing endorsement left me in little doubt as to your capabilities. Even so, you are to be commended. Well, Lord Lewin asked me to pass on his thanks. I must say, it's something of a relief to be able to call upon such a capable adventurer. Sadly, death has become an ever more common occurrence within our fraternity of late. Times being what they are, the guild is constantly inundated with petitions, and we are hard-pressed to find enough hands to deal with them all. While this means no shortage of work for able souls such as yourself, it also provides ample opportunity for the inexperienced to overreach themselves, with predictable consequences. As if to illustrate the point. Javer's gone, and it's all your fault. If it hadn't taken you an age to heal him, he would still be alive. But I tried. He bolted out of range before I could finish the spell. He shouldn't have been so hard-pressed in the first place. We should have done more to lighten his burden. But to hell's with this pathetic excuse for a party. I'm leaving. It'll be too soon if I never see your faces again. Goodbye and good riddance. I'm leaving as well. I doubt this comes as any surprise, but I never liked you. I only suffered you for your healing. But you couldn't even do that one thing right. Cruel though this may sound, you brought this upon yourself. Oh, and by way of some parting advice, get rid of Aver's head. Bury it, cremate it, do whatever the hells you like with it. But for God's sake, stop carrying it around. It's just get rid of it, alright? You lose a party member and you carry around their head with you? Ew? Wait, don't leave me alone, please. I'm sorry, Aver. Please forgive me. Scenes like this have become all too common. That makes a dozen times in half as many days. Now you see why I'm grateful for adventurers of your experience. I can send women like you on a mission without worrying you might not return. Well, not so much at any rate. Speaking of missions, I would entrust you with another. About a bell ago, I received a message from my counterpart in Ul'dah. She seeks the services of a reliable adventurer, and you are nothing if not reliable. If you think you might be interested in this task, say the word, and I will be glad to share the details with you. Alrighty. So actually we will start there. Actually I'm gonna keep this one right here. I'll teleport to Limsa Liminsa before the start of next episode. Might do some other work between episodes. But we'll get the Grimoire Fandango quest completed. And I think that unlocks a couple other things. So we'll get that completed next episode. In the meantime, thank you for watching. If you liked the video, give it a like, share it with your friends. If you didn't like the video, still give it a like, but share it with your enemies. Give me some fashion tip advice in the comments below. And be sure to give the channel a subscribe and ring ding ring, clang that bell so you get notifications when these videos go up. I do record them live at twitch.tv/elicnor. So come on out, hang out. We'll still do stuff after the episode recording is done. Thank you very much. See you later. Bye-bye now.